Welcome to the ultimate musical throwback. In this video, we're diving into the golden era of rock, pop, synth, and soul, the 1980s. A decade known for its unforgettable fashion, massive hair, cassette tapes, and, most importantly, its legendary bands. These are not just music groups, they are cultural icons that defined a generation. So plug in your headphones, turn the volume all the way up, and let's explore the top 10 bands of the 80s that changed the face of music forever. Number 10, the B-52s, kicking off our list with a band that was anything but conventional. The B-52s exploded onto the scene with their unique blend of new wave, punk, and dance rock. Their iconic track, Rock Lobster, became an underground hit and eventually a mainstream sensation. With their campy visuals, high-energy performances, and quirky lyrics, they embodied what it meant to stand out in a decade that rewarded originality. Love Shack remains one of the most recognizable songs of the 80s, played at parties and weddings even today. Number 9, Duran Duran. Style and substance. Duran Duran had both in abundance. Known as the poster boys of the MTV generation, their music videos were cinematic experiences long before that became the norm. With hits like Hungry Like the Wolf, Rio, and The Reflex, Duran Duran dominated the charts and became heartthrobs across the globe. Their combination of synth pop and rock influences, along with their fashion-forward image, made them icons of 80s pop culture. Number 8, Depeche Mode. Darker, deeper, and infinitely cool, Depeche Mode brought emotion to electronic music. Their transition from bouncy synthpop to more mature, industrial sounds mirrored the evolution of the 80s themselves. Songs like Enjoy the Silence and People Are People explored themes of alienation, faith, and love with haunting soundscapes. They weren't just making music, they were creating atmospheres. Their influence continues today in countless genres. Number 7, The Cure. For anyone who felt misunderstood, The Cure was a voice. Robert Smith's distinctive voice and emotive lyrics gave life to hits like Just Like Heaven, Boys Don't Cry, and Love Song. They managed to be both gloomy and joyful, dark and romantic. With their gothic aesthetic and genre-defining sound, The Cure built a dedicated fanbase that still stands strong. They blurred the lines between alternative rock, pop, and post-punk, and did it brilliantly. Number 6, U2. From humble beginnings in Dublin to filling the world's biggest stadiums, U2's journey in the 80s is legendary. With politically charged anthems like Sunday Bloody Sunday and soulful tracks like With or Without You, they brought passion and purpose to rock music. Bono's soaring vocals, The Edge's distinctive guitar effects, and lyrics that addressed love, war, and humanity made him a band that resonated deeply. Their 1987 album The Joshua Tree became a cultural milestone. Number 5, Guns N' Roses. They came in like a storm in the late 80s, redefining hard rock and injecting raw energy back into the music scene. Guns N' Roses, led by Axl Rose and Slash, released Appetite for Destruction, an album that quickly became one of the best-selling debut albums of all time. With tracks like Sweet Child O' Mine, Paradise City, and Welcome to the Jungle, they brought danger, edge, and authenticity. They weren't polished, they were real, and that's what made them unforgettable. Number 4, Metallica. In the 80s, heavy metal reached new heights, and Metallica was at the forefront. Albums like Ride the Lightning and Master of Puppets weren't just collections of songs, they were statements. Their music was aggressive, intelligent, and fiercely independent. Metallica built their empire without radio hits or flashy videos, relying solely on fan loyalty and relentless touring. Their influence on metal and rock is undeniable, and it all began in the 80s. Number 3, Queen. Though their origins trace back to the 70s, Queen's 80s run was packed with evolution and reinvention. Another One Bites the Dust showcased their funkier side, while Radio Gaga and their legendary performance at Live Aid in 1985 solidified their status as one of the greatest live bands of all time. Freddie Mercury's charisma, vocal range, and fearlessness made Queen a musical and cultural force that transcended decades. Number 2. Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi made rock accessible to the masses. Their blend of catchy hooks, heartfelt lyrics, and arena-ready sound brought hits like "Livin' on a Prayer" and "You Give Love a Bad Name" to the top of the charts. They mastered the power ballad and created songs that made you sing along whether you were in a car, a stadium, or your bedroom. Their energy, charm, and working-class appeal gave rock a new face. Number 1. The Jacksons. Michael Jackson. As a band and solo. While Michael Jackson's solo career exploded with Thriller, it's important to remember his collaborative work with the Jacksons early in the 80s. Tracks like "Can You Feel It" and "Torture" showcased the family's unity and brilliance before MJ fully stepped into his solo spotlight. That said, Michael's solo achievements in the 80s eclipse almost all others. Thriller, Bad, and Dangerous reshaped pop music entirely. He was the king of pop, and the 80s were his kingdom. Closing words, and there you have it, the 10 bands that defined the music of the 1980s. Whether they made you dance, cry, scream, or sing, these artists shaped not just a decade but an entire generation's identity. Their influence can still be felt today, echoing in the sounds of modern rock, pop, indie, and beyond. So which of these legendary bands is your favorite? Did we miss one that deserves to be here? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the greatest moments in music history. Until next time, stay groovy.